Marissa Caldwell grew up in a modest suburban neighborhood where dreams were nurtured but rarely realized. From an early age, she was ambitious, intelligent, and relentless, always striving for more than what life offered. Her childhood, though filled with love, was also marked by lessons of caution and prudence. Her parents, hard-working and practical, emphasized security and stability, which often clashed with Marissa's daring nature. By her 20s, Marissa had married Richard Caldwell, a dependable financial advisor. Their marriage, initially full of promise, was built on the foundations of love, trust, and mutual respect. But over time, their differences became apparent. Richard was cautious and pragmatic, valuing stability and calculated risks, while Marissa was driven by ambition, opportunity, and the belief that life was meant to be lived boldly. Despite their love, these fundamental differences planted seeds of tension and frustration. The turning point came unexpectedly. Marissa, on a whim, purchased a lottery ticket. The numbers, chosen almost instinctively, later revealed a staggering win: $475,000. What should have been a cause for celebration became a catalyst for tension. Richard advocated caution, suggesting they invest the money wisely or save it for future security. Marissa, however, envisioned immediate freedom, luxury, and an escape from the ordinary. The clash of perspectives grew, each conversation dripping with unspoken resentment and jealousy. As days passed, Marissa's ambitions began to consume her. She started manipulating small aspects of Richard's daily life, testing boundaries and sowing seeds of doubt. Her mind became a labyrinth of planning, and the once happy home transformed into a tense environment filled with unspoken conflict. Her desire for control and instant gratification overshadowed the love she had once felt, and the line between ambition and obsession blurred. The fateful night arrived under a stormy autumn sky. The wind howled outside their home, echoing the turmoil within. Marissa, meticulously prepared, confronted Richard in a moment that escalated tragically. What began as a domestic dispute spiraled out of control, resulting in Richard's death. The shock of the event was compounded by the immediacy of her actions. She attempted to cover the incident as an accident, crafting a narrative of unforeseen tragedy. Initially, the community, neighbors, and even the authorities were sympathetic, seeing her as a grieving widow. However, subtle inconsistencies and forensic evidence began to surface. Investigators discovered premeditation and motives linked to the lottery winnings. Financial records, text communications, and behavioral analyses revealed the underlying greed and planning. The media sensationalized the case, dubbing it the lottery murder, and Marissa's once private life became a public spectacle. The trial was a media frenzy. Psychological evaluations, witness testimonies, and evidentiary exhibits painted a vivid picture of a woman whose ambition had spiraled into obsession and crime. Despite Marissa's attempts to appear remorseful, the overwhelming evidence resulted in a conviction: life imprisonment without parole. The lottery winnings were seized, redistributed to settle debts, and the Caldwell home eventually sold, closing the chapter on what was once an idyllic life. Life in prison was a stark contrast to the world Marissa had known. The sterile gray walls, regimented routines, and the constant hum of activity replaced the vibrant freedom she once took for granted. She faced a social hierarchy based not on wealth or charm, but on observation, strategy, and endurance. Initially isolated, Marissa gradually adapted, using her intelligence and insight to navigate the complexities of prison life. She engaged with educational programs, earned certifications in psychology and business, and began mentoring new inmates, offering guidance drawn from her own experiences. Through counseling and self-reflection, Marissa confronted her motivations, recognizing that her actions stemmed not solely from greed, but from deep-seated fears of inadequacy and desire for control. She developed empathy, understanding, and a sense of purpose. Writing became her solace. She documented her thoughts, the stories of fellow inmates, and reflections on human behavior. Her journals grew into a testament of resilience, insight, and personal transformation. Over decades, Marissa became a figure of respect within the prison, recognized for her intellect, mentorship, and the cautionary wisdom she offered. Scholars, students, and psychologists later examined her life as a study of human ambition, morality, and the consequences of impulsive actions. While she remained physically confined, her influence extended beyond the prison walls through education, literature, and cautionary narratives. Marissa's story serves as a profound illustration of human behavior, how desire and ambition can lead to devastating choices, and how reflection, learning, and resilience can transform even the darkest experiences into opportunities for insight and growth. The lottery that once promised freedom instead led to imprisonment, but within those walls, Marissa found a new kind of liberation, the understanding that life's true wealth lies not in money or status, but in awareness, empathy, and the lessons we carry forward.